Welcome to Frontline Focus, the podcast where we bring you inside RevForce, sharing stories, insights, and real-life experiences of our team members who are out there making an impact every day. I'm your host, Chantel, aka TechDiva, and today we're chatting with Mike, our co-founder and AI automation specialist. We're going to hear about his journey, his role, and the incredible support he brings to our company. Let's dive in. Mike, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Excited to be here.
Yeah, so I want to get started off right away with saying or asking the question that everybody asks when they see us. What is RevForce?
Yeah, absolutely. So RevForce is a digital transformation and training agency. And what that means is we recruit, we train, and then we deploy the next generation of digital operators.
Yes, that's awesome. Great way to explain that and just help everybody really truly understand what we do and who we are. How would you describe your role here at RevForce?
Like you mentioned, I'm one of the principal co-founders of the organization, but my role is actually very simple. It's to find the top tier talent, get them into our agency, into our organization, and then really empowering them and equipping them to be their best versions of themselves within what we do here from a digital solutions perspective. And my role most days is really understanding what's hindering their ability to be the best and then figure out how to clear those roadblocks so they can go out and achieve results for themselves and also for our clients.
That's awesome. And we really do appreciate having such a great leader that is helping run our company. You were co-founders with your wife, Jasmine, correct?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Yeah, we love her too. What does a typical day look like for you in your role?
Putting out fires. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Oftentimes, no, it's the role of the leader is you deal with some of the things that are the undesirables, right? So typical day, it could be a smattering of different tasks that I need to accomplish. Most days, I'm really focused on making sure that our branding, our offers, and our marketing is on point. So we're clearly communicating to the marketplace and our customers the value we bring, but also checking in on our operators. Some of them are on several different types of projects and deployments. And if they need assistance, where can I be to help assist or need to pull some resources to help them effectively execute their missions?
Yes, that's awesome. Yeah, and I know that we appreciate it when you can hop on a call really quick, get us where we need to go, and then we go out and we do what we need to do. So that's always helpful. Describe a favorite work memory or project you're really proud of.
There's a lot, but I guess the most recent is actually what happened last month when we took several of our RevForce operators to Dallas, Texas, to the Go High Level Summit. You know, Go High Level is our strategic publisher, a software publisher that we're working with, and getting the people there into that environment, allowing them to catch the vision of the bigger ecosystem that we're helping to support was incredible.
Yeah, that sounds so exciting. And I know that we all get to be a part of watching you maneuver through those, like working with those projects and working with those clients. So it's great for us just learning what you do and also how to kind of mirror that. What skill would you say you might surprise people with?
A skill, I guess I can be I can mimic people. So when I get in, when I hang out with people, I adopt their mannerisms, and then I kind of have this almost like I'm able to impersonate them a little bit, which is kind of cute because then it's like a mirror thing, and it's always fun. It's like, hey, guess who I am today? So I think that's one of those little hidden talents that most people don't see too often. But when I do, have fun with it, it's always a great time. Everyone gets a good laugh out of it.
Yeah, I know that I personally have got to experience that. And if no one has got to really be around you when you do impressions, they are spot on. So that is definitely a skill that you do have. Who would you say inspires you most in your life, either personally or professionally?
Yeah, so personally, it has to be my mom and dad. They obviously made me who I am today. Both of them are, immigrants. They've immigrated from Poland to the United States. I was able to be born here and be raised as a Polish American. And, my dad and mom, they really exemplify what it means to work hard, to eliminate excuses and to just continuously moving the ball forward, despite the fact that, tough times do come, but they don't last. Tough people do. And so between my mom and dad being raised up in a really tight-knit community, a Polish community, and then them instilling good, hardworking values has definitely been a benefit from a personal perspective. Professionally, I do look up to several different individuals. Some of them are still alive today. Some of them aren't. Being that we're in the tech field, obviously I do every now and then go back and watch old YouTube clips of Steve Jobs talking about how, that the world is made up of people and ideas, and it's been created by individuals who are no smarter than you and I. And once you understand that you can change it, you can manipulate it, you can build your own things, your own structures. I think that was a fantastic piece of advice, along with him understanding that, you know what, at the end of the day, even though we're dealing with technology, it all starts with the customer and the user experience, right?
Yeah.
How they see value in the technology. And then you build those features, and then you build the technology, the platforms to help assist and empower those individuals. I also enjoy listening to Jeff Bezos, obviously Amazon.com, and think like his wild journey, and also like how he deals with people, again, with leadership capabilities and understanding that your goal as a leader is to hire people that are way smarter than you, and listen to them. You don't hire them for you to tell them what to do. It's actually the other way around. So when you understand some of these fascinating success principles that these people have already done and they're tried and true in the marketplace, there's just a few examples that just come to mind off the top.
Yeah, that's great inspirational people that you've chosen. Definitely love the idea of iron sharpening iron, right? So choosing our team members, I know that with you and Jasmine, you guys have really brought on a group of people that will all work together to make each other better. So that's always been a great aspect. And then another thing that I love, if no one's gotten to enjoy Mike's mom's awesome cheesecake, phenomenal cook. She's phenomenal. I dream of that cheesecake all the time. So what's one way you hope to grow in your role this year?
Obviously, always striving to become a better leader for our team, right?
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing, is we really want to make sure that like I'm doing my job as a servant leader to make sure that these people our operators have what they need to be successful. One big thing proponent moving into 2025 is really international expansion. And I see a grand vision for what RevForce can do when it comes to, again, in partnership with Go High Level, to go into, different markets overseas, and also understanding like, okay, how do we help build a supportive ecosystem that's going to help not only deploy the technology there when it comes to customers that need it, that's going to be the foundation of their business operating system, but having the operators that can help fulfill. Right. It's a big undertaking. That's one thing that people don't understand is like, when you put resources into a region, how do you upskill and train the individuals that are going to be there every step of the way?
Yeah, that's awesome. That's great insight. And those are some awesome goals to have. It makes me feel better being a RevForce operator and under your leadership, to know that you guys have some solid goals, some solid aspirations that just make our future brighter and make us be able to really focus on what we need to do so that we can help that dream and that vision come true. So I just want to say thanks, Mike. Thanks for joining the podcast. That's a wrap for this episode, guys, of Frontline Focus, where we hope you enjoyed Mike and exploring his passions and purpose and what drives him and what drives RevForce. So as always, your milestone is our mission. Thanks for tuning in.